In the world of high-angle access, climbing techniques using mechanical rope grabs have been the mainstream methods employed, called SRT for single rope technique. The more common SRT systems in use are the frog, the sit, the rad, the pump, and the rope walker. These single-line methods of climbing rope were developed by early climbers to be the most energy efficient for the effort applied, and they work quite well. But as well as they work, each method demands significant physical effort of the climber, and physical limits are generally reached within a minute or two of climbing. And so, regardless of the system used, a climber must pace themselves and rest periodically. Today, with the modern powered rope ascender, a climber's physical limits is not a factor, and so greater heights can be achieved without any need to stop and rest, which means that by the time a climber reaches the work area, they will not be fatigued, and instead they will be rested and ready to go to work in full capacity. This is the RopeTek powered ascender, called the Wraptor. It utilizes the Tanaka 2-cycle 27cc air-cooled 2-cycle engine and produces 1.4 brake horsepower. The sheaves are a proprietary design and can handle climbing ropes 7/16 to 5/8 inch in diameter. Setting up and using the Wraptor is quick and simple. With the device on the ground, open the fair lead cover. Then form a bight in the access line and place it through the fair lead. Turn the device so the bight can be drawn over and set into the groove of the sheaves in a counterclockwise direction. Close the fair lead cover. Slide the ignition switch to the on position. For cold starts, the choke may be needed. Pull the starter rope until the motor fires. Once the engine is running smooth, apply throttle to raise the device off the ground. Shut the engine off at a height which is comfortable to reach. At this point, you are ready to hook up to the unit. The Wraptor powered ascender comes with a backup rope grab that must be attached to the ascent line. And once set on a line, ensure that the detent pin is fully seated. The backup grab has a tethered connector that is attached to the center ring on the climber's belt. Next, the climber's lifeline is attached to the lifting eye of the Wraptor. For arborists, the lifeline is rigged in what's referred to as a double line configuration. Besides being just an attachment point, the lifeline offers descent and mobile capabilities off of the device. After all features are double checked, the Wraptor can be started to initiate the ascent. The recommended lifting capacity of the Wraptor is 300 pounds. The ascent speed is approximately 100 feet per minute, varying little according to the rope diameter and the gross weight of the climber and gear. During the ascent, it's important that the climber watch ahead for obstacles and always maneuver themselves and the device into the clear. Running the unit into fixed objects can cause jams, rope damage, and possible injury. Also, the unit must never be run up against the tie-off point. Some margin of clearance must always be maintained here. When the ascent has been accomplished, the climber must secure a position at the work point and disconnect from the unit. For arborists, this entails setting a safety line and transferring the support of the climb line from the Wraptor to a point within the tree. After this is done, the backup connector coming off the Wraptor can be safely removed. The unit can be lowered down on a separate or dedicated line, or it can be lowered down on the ascent line itself. If using the ascent line, the ends of it can simply be swapped and reset for the next climber to come up. If the ascent line is anchored at the ground, then the unit need not be disconnected. Here, the entire works can be lowered from the anchor point on the ground. A special note about using a ground anchor for the ascent line. Because of any possible stretch that may be present in the line, it becomes important to leave more room between the device and where the line is crotched through. Otherwise, it can be difficult releasing the line from the anchor point. Also, using a ground anchor for the ascent line offers the excellent feature of being able to belay a climber from the ground too. In the event of an emergency or malfunction during mid-ascent, it may be necessary to rappel from the lifting eye of the Wraptor using the double line system. However, since the ascent line itself already reaches the ground, it offers a more advantageous method of escape. By knotting the ascent line to a connector and rope grab, it can be reset over the device. This offers the chance to disconnect from the unit and easily rappel using any single line descender, such as a bobbin or figure 8. This method also offers the chance to remove the unit even while your full weight is in the line. As with all new aspects of climbing, each method should be practiced low and slow until they're second nature with the climber. The RopeTek Power Ascender can fulfill the needs of the arborist, mountaineers, high tower linemen, researchers, rescue agencies, and recreational climbers, offering safety, speed, and ease of entry into a wide spectrum of environments. For further information and pricing on the Wraptor, call, write, or contact us via the World Wide Web